Ja, moja se neki u Jezušekom. Pa to je za neki zapadima. Pozdrav Miodraže tebi u Beograd. Ovo je 9 Alfa 3 DST Slavko Jasrebarsko. Je li to rođer?
So what do I did here? This is an standalone software-defined radio. It's an experimental prototype. What I wanted to do here is to prove that I can do it with a single microcontroller and also without an audio codec. This microcontroller is here, and it's a very popular SDR microcontroller with a very low cost. You can get it for $2 on eBay, and it's assembled on a tiny board. It's called Blue Pill. You will find it on internet very easily. So the radio is consisted with this RF part of the radio, which is fed with the oscillator made on this DDS board, also very cheap. There is a power regulator, or actually the voltage regulator for 5 volts, 3.5 volts. I made this very ugly power supply from an old television set. I took these parts out, and this is the audio amplifier. So all this works very fine. I developed this software in the Arduino environment because this Blue Pill is Arduino compatible. I use some libraries there, but I also made a special part of software for the filtering, because it's very difficult to do this without going directly to some registers of this microcontroller, and I had to use a filtering software that I reduced the number of multiplication in the convolution which is needed in the filtering. So with this special arrangement, I achieved that I can run filtering with about 50 taps, and for the SSB reception, particularly for radio amateur listening, it's a very sufficient and very nice working solution. For the interface, I use this Nextion display, which can communicate with the board with just 2 wires, TX and RX, which is typical for serial communication. And this display can be programmed to operate autonomously, so itself also. If I select a certain step and the frequency, I can increase it or decrease it. And I have programmed some mode of operation. This one is with the interference frequency of 5.5 kilohertz, and this one for now I also programmed for low sideband for now, because I wanted to see difference, because this one is programmed without intermediate frequency. Then I have this amplitude modulation and other things that are typical for the radio amateur listening. Also, this one may be interesting. I did a scan function so I can see the band activity. Right now it's still a daytime, and so on this band it's pretty low activities in there, but I wanted to do this a special way, because usually with software defined radio standalone kind, you have a very narrow band to observe. I programmed this one to observe from this center frequency being in the middle of display for down with 100 kilohertz and up with another 100 kilohertz. So I can see all band with the phone mode, with SSB mode at once. This is also interesting. So okay, this is what I wanted to share here and to really encourage those who want to do the software-defined radio with a single controller and no audio codec. This is really something I'm proud on to achieve. Thanks.